See? So, as a black woman, any black woman who are watching my videos, work on your sexuality. That doesn't mean run out here and go shake your ass in front of cameras. That doesn't mean go shake your ass in some strip club and try to get a boyfriend there. No. Sexuality is not all about physical presentation to the opposite sex. Sexuality is how you carry yourself mentally, spiritually, morally. All of these things add to your sexuality overall. See, a black woman may think the best way to keep a black man is to do everything, act sexually. That's not necessarily the case. What he's looking for the most part, is understanding and belief. When you see a black woman believing in a black man, that's a couple that's married. That's a couple that has a family. That's a couple that's together. Because the foundation is strong. The black woman believes in the black man. The black man is even more attracted to that black woman because she believes in him. Makes him feel of worth. When you see a black woman always arguing with her black man and they fighting and ain't together no more, is because doubts start to come into that relationship. Criticisms, too much doubt, too much criticism, too much tearing down gets into that relationship. Next thing you know, they done went their separate ways. So, this is what we need to do as black men. Now, I'll give you a little story. Just happened recently. I was at a Sonic, man. I was getting a burger. And the car hop, she was a nice, attractive young lady, too. She wasn't black. She was, she probably was Hispanic, Italian. It looked like she got a little Italian in her. But, we were talking a little bit. And, she said she's going to Africa on a trip and all of this. We had a nice conversation. The thing that I noticed about that whole experience was the way we talked. It was a very natural conversation. It was a very calm, mature conversation. I didn't try to hook up with her. But there was a black woman in her truck in the little car hop area. And she had a very angry look on her face, as if, I hate you. Why are you talking to her? She doesn't know me. She hasn't. It's not as if she tried to talk to me and I turned her down, and all of a sudden she see me talking to her, some white girl, right? But what it was is what she know. What the spirit in her was mad, but hurt that she's asking the question to herself: why is it that black man over there seems so comfortable and so pleased to talk to that young white girl or that young Hispanic girl? Why does he feel that way? Why does he feel so happy talking to her? Because it's not about how she looks. It's about how she presents herself, her energy. See, this is the laws of attraction. It's not about how you look, your physical appearance. It's your energy and how you present yourself. So, as black women, we need to understand that also. It's the way you present yourself to a black man. Of course, there are different types of scenarios where you have the thug black man who's ripping and running behind some white freak, some white floozy, and the girlfriend or the baby mama is mad that he keep leaving her to go deal with that. That black man has the same principles about the situation, but he himself is not doing what he needs to do to keep that relationship with his baby mother intact often anyway. So that relationship is already done. So you need to understand that maybe it's time for me to move on to find someone else. Don't hang on to a black man that has already shown that his heart has moved on to somewhere else. And even in this case, for a black man with a black woman, and she's moved on. Because it ain't just about the black man doing wrong. The brothers too. If you see that your woman is not being faithful, or she's showing signs of some problems, address it. If it's still a problem, hey, move around. But we can't tear down black women. We have to deal with this issue, because the problem is there are more single black women than ever. And a lot of them are turning to white men to compensate for the issues they're dealing with black men. And all that will do is cause drama. That's all that's going to do. Nothing good is going to come up this situation where you have black men with white women and black women with white men. That just does not look good. from a vendetta type of, from a agenda perspective. Love has no color. I'm not racist. I have a consciousness of black supremacy, though, to uplift our people. I'm not racist. Like I said, I've had ex-girlfriends of different cultures, and I've had black girlfriends, El Salvadorian girlfriends, Hispanic girlfriends. I'm not that type of person, but we have to look at the issues in our culture and fix those issues, because the black woman is hurting and the black man is hurting, but he has outlets. You see what I'm saying? He has ways to get around his hurt, while the black woman is stuck with a hurt. And that is truly the worst thing that can happen to a female, to a black woman, is to leave her feeling helpless and unwanted. And that's what she feels right now. The black man has a hurt in this marriage, so to speak, but he has a strip club, so to speak, to go to. He has his friends he can go hang out with. He has that female on the side that he can go chill out with. The black woman in the marriage has to sit at home, emotional, sobbing over the issue. Now she's gained the consciousness of the situation and said, well, instead of me sobbing over the black man, why don't I go get me a white man? Once again, I have nothing wrong with that, but it seems intentional. It doesn't seem like it's based on love. It seems like it's an agenda, and it may well be. But whatever the case may be, both parties need to look at each other first, as opposed to running to other cultures, running to these outlets to escape the concerns and issues they need to address with each other.